What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'd like to introduce you to the oldest thing I have ever bought at a garage sale, the Kodak Instamatic 104 camera. So without further ado, let's get to it. The Instamatic 104 was released back in 1963 and retailed for the very affordable price of just $15.95. Adjusting for inflation, that'd be about $130 nowadays. It was intended to be a camera for the masses that made photography as simple and accessible as possible. My unit here came loaded with a roll of 24 exposure Kodacolor Gold with 17 shots already taken. This camera uses 126 film, which isn't made anymore, but it's basically unperforated 35mm film, so you can roll new cartridges if you're so inclined. The camera takes these hilariously wasteful flash cubes. Each cube is only good for 4 flashes, 1 per bulb, because the bulb blows after it flashes. The poor bulb gets its instant glory and then dies. Personally, this doesn't seem like the best way to implement a flash, but I suppose it's better than nothing. Either way, the flash release mechanism is messed up on this camera, so I have to hold the flash cube on and it doesn't spin automatically to the next bulb like it's supposed to. Power is supplied by 2 AAA batteries, which is nice. A lot of cameras from this time used mercury batteries that just aren't made anymore. After I'd taken the rest of the pictures on the roll, it was time to develop them. I was thankfully able to get the film out without destroying the cartridge, so I have the option to re-roll this at some point. Something that surprised me though, is this film has a paper backing, which is kind of a rarity among films these days. This film was new enough to be C41 process, so I developed it at home, but age had really taken a toll. I don't know how well you can see it in the camera, but there were some serious light leaks, and there had also been a not so healthy dose of fogging. For scanning, I used my trusty Prime Film 7200, but unfortunately I only have 35mm film holders, which don't line up with the 126 frame, so I had to reposition the negatives after every single scan. But enough chat, let's take a look at the pictures. Only a few came out, but for as old as this film seemed to be, they don't look as bad as they could. They're definitely not great, but at least we got a few shots. Unfortunately, the only shots from the previous owner that came out was this one single picture here. Personally, I doubt I'll use this camera again. It's great to see it still works after all these years, but I have no sentimental attachment to this camera, and I can't ever see myself choosing to shoot this over one of my SLRs. It does make a nice shelf ornament though. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, hit like, get subscribed, and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. And I will see you guys in the next one.